overwhelming, you know, at the minute, but you know, I have been writing for years now, so it doesn't seem like it's come along out of nowhere. So I guess I was prepared, you know what I mean? I haven't been thrown into the deep end or anything.
Yeah, I mean, have you had to learn a lot about the industry in a short period of time?
Nah, I mean, as someone who never went to like proper school and all this, you learn pretty much all these life lessons. You know, I don't know. You know, you learn anyway, regardless. I mean, there's things you're not prepared for, but you know, if you know the nature of life, then you're never surprised by what happens. You know.
Has the road to this point been quite easy, or you know, has it been?
No. I mean, I wrote the whole album. None of it's been easy. None of it comes like that. You know, it's all been a challenge, but you know, that's why I'm doing it. You know, I wouldn't do it unless it was a challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, being a white woman singing jazz, do you think you've had to prove yourself more than other artists? Or
sometimes I guess so. Yeah, I guess I would have to. You're right. Yeah, but not so that I'm conscious of it. You know, not at all. That's just all. That's just where I come from.
And how does it feel to be nominated for 2 Brit Awards? That's amazing, you know.
I know, it's mad. It's mad. I can't believe it, but I'm just trying to get my head around it.
Yeah.
Find something to wear.
And what do you think your chances of winning are?
Like small.
Really?
I think it's Dido's night. It's gonna be Dido's night.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Cool. And so do you think the UK supports its own enough? Or?
Yeah. But there's not that much here to support. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to be the one to say, oh, my favourite moment of the Brits was when the Fugees came. But it's true, you know what I mean? There is not that much consistent English music. So, I don't know.
Yeah. And your songs are quite frank, you know, the lyrics, they're quite hardcore. You know, is your music how you vent your stress from your life?
Yeah, probably, definitely, actually. You know, there's things you can say in song that you wouldn't necessarily always say in real life because they're a bit too harsh or whatever. Like, so yeah.
And where do you get your inspiration for your songs from?
From anywhere, you know, everything, life and people I know and situations I'm in and dickheads where I go and nice people where I go.
Yeah, and which artists have actually inspired you, Derek?
People like Thelonious Monk and Sarah Vaughan, Dinah Washington, Miles Davis and Ray Charles and Roy Ayers.
And did you grow up listening to that kind of music?
Yeah, I mean,
And I hear people trying to call your music all sorts of different things. How would you describe it yourself?
Well, my album's like a straight jazz hip hop crossover, more or less.
Yeah, and what sort of hip hop are you inspired by yourself?
I like positive rap. I don't like any of that gangster stuff. Like the only gangster rapper I like is Nas.
Yeah.
And he justifies the entire. I can't think of the word, that entire section of hip hop, he justifies that.
Why the gangster?
Yeah, like, you know, why it is a form, you know, and it's not a pure negative form if you listen to Nas's lyrics, but then you listen to, like, Ja Rule chatting a bunch of shit, and all of that stuff, and you think, oh, okay, well, I won't listen to that, but positive rap, like Mos Def, and,
yeah, he's wicked.
De La Soul have always remained positive.
Yeah.
Always remain positive.
Yeah.
You know, they can say something negative, but say it in a funny. Say it in a funny way. You know, which is like me. If I come down on my album, if I come down on anything, I always try and do it in a funny way, because I wouldn't like to hear on an album someone just take the piss out of someone, or someone just run someone for no reason. I would want to hear the funny little punchline that makes me go, oh, that's cold. Like that,
you know what I mean? And that kind of appeals to a different audience, you know what I mean? And kind of bring in so I think, and going to that, you know, why do you think your music does have such a wide, you know, fan base, isn't it? You know, everyone, you know, you've been played on Radio 2 and Radio 1, you know.
I don't know, you know what, it's funny, you know, obviously the mums and the dads, I can understand that because there's some slow songs on the album. I can understand that, but, you know, the like kids and kids my age and stuff, that's what I really get, because they're just like me, you know what I mean? Yeah. People who watch Pop Idol and that and just think that don't represent me or anyone I know, you know. But it's still a surprise, yeah, when I get someone going, my nan heard you. It's mad.
What do you think of the whole pop idol thing? I mean,
I think, that whole thing is, it's a travesty, obviously, but if you start getting caught up in all of that kind of business, then you lose sight of it. The music state of the industry is so dire in this country at the minute that there's no point in focusing on the negative. There's enough negatives. I mean, from number 1 to number 40, there's enough negatives. But, focus on the positive, it's kind of, that shit has its place in the, if pop idol's in the front, it creates a good undercurrent of people who, like I said, watch it and go, that doesn't represent me. It creates a strong field of people who think I could be doing that so much better in a completely different way.
Kind of a backlash against it.
Yeah.
Completely. And so what was it like touring with Jamie Cullen?
He was wicked.
Yeah.
He's a really nice boy. He's just safe. His audiences are a little bit mature for me.
Oh, really?
But he's a lovely boy.
How did they react to your music with us? Was that, were they cool?
I felt to apologise to some of them, like, sorry if I kept you awake. Because Jamie's got like a real acoustic sound. His sound is very nice, very hollow. He likes to use all the space of a room, whereas my sound's just like, it's like just acoustic guitar, electric guitar, electric bass. So we've got 2 different sounds, so that was a good little contrast.
Yeah. And was that your first time on tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that like? Was it really nerve-wracking?
Yeah, it was. I was quite scared on the Jamie tour. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I couldn't have my whole band away with me. I just had like one of them. So not one of them. I had my semi-band, which is my drummer, my bass player, and my guitarist. So that was fun.
Yeah.
But I missed all my horn section. But I got to go away with them this tour, so that was cool.
Oh, cool. And have you got any tours coming up?
I want to. I don't know. I think not for ages. When I say ages, I mean a couple of months. But I want to be doing a gig I want to do at least 2 gigs a week. I get gutted if I can't do more than 2 gigs a week. I get really upset. Yeah.
Do you feel better performing live? Is that where you're passionate?
Yeah, so I'm much more comfortable live. Yeah. I feel really comfortable live. It's cool doing all the promos as long as you've got enough gigs to back it up with, so you don't feel like you're going mad.
Yeah. And what are you working on right now?
Nothing. No music right now. I've got to wait on some stuff for the studio, and then I can go with it. But
Brit Awards coming out.
Yeah. I'm just on finding something to wear for all that, and deciding whether to take my dad or not.
Oh. And what do you hope for the future?
I don't know. I just please God, I will make an album that I'm 100%. That is as clear on there as it is in my head. You know what I mean? Yeah. I guess that would be my ultimate ambition.
Cool.
Wicked.
Nice
cool.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
Thanks, darling.
It was nice meeting you. Yeah, you got a similar. I love Steph as well.
He's wicked.
I met him.
Did you?
Yeah, in Chicago last September. And Common, my man.
Common's amazing, isn't it? I'm going to bed.
first out of time, but I'm sure